Guys, washing my hair does not have to take forever. I think one of the reasons why we dread wash day is because it's wash day. Like, who wants to spend the whole day doing their hair? Like, nobody has time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What's up? My name is Kalonda and welcome to my channel, Revolutionary Bay. I know it's been a while. Don't beat me up. Don't box me down. Trust me, I've been trying to put out this video for you. Yeah, today's video is my wash hour routine. Yes, you heard me right. Wash hour, not wash day, not wash days. Yes, I'm gonna take you through it and show you how I get this kinky textured type 4 hair cleansed, conditioned, detangled, and sometimes even style, depending on the style that I'm doing, in 1 hour. Let's go. So I wash my hair twice a week. I know it might sound like a bit too much, but I do work out a lot, so it's just really important for me to cleanse my hair regularly to get that sweat and dirt and everything off my hair to reveal, clean, cleansed, and conditioned hair and scalp. But if there was a week that I didn't really work out that much, I would just wash my hair one time for that week. So it just depends on my activity level. It's just really important for us to base our hair practices, how often do we wash our hair, on the frequency that we work out, just on our daily activities. But I never really let 7 or 8 days pass without me cleansing my hair, because that water, getting that water on our hair regularly is what's going to keep our hair moisturized and looking great and looking bouncy and beautiful, So if it's been about a week or so since the last time I washed my hair, then I find it helpful to deshed my hair before I start the shampoo process. And what that really is just going in with a paddle brush or my fingers to get rid of the loose shed hairs that are just hanging out, chilling, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school
When a couple of guys who were up to no good.
But yeah, I like to get rid of those guys, those shed hairs that are just chilling and hanging out with the rest of my hairs that are still attached to my head. Doing this is really helpful for kinky textured hair because remember, our hair is curly. So our hair doesn't slide out, or it doesn't just fall out as straight hair does when it sheds. Our hair hangs around, it curls around the other hairs and just hangs there for a while until we manually remove it. Once water gets on my hair and it gets wet and it curls up even more and wraps around even more on the shed hairs, that's what causes tangles. So it's just really important, just get them out of the way. But that's optional. That just depends on the last time that I shampooed my hair. So it's just really important to assess your hair. What is your hair doing right now? And then you can decide on how to, what to do with it when wash day comes or wash hour comes. Mind you, deshedding is not the same as detangling. I'm not really worried about individual tangles that's already there. I'm just trying to get rid of some of these extra shed hairs that are hanging out. So we'll get to the detangling part a little bit later on. But if it's only been a couple days, 3-4 days since the last time I washed my hair, I just go ahead and bypass the deshedding part because my hair hasn't had a chance to shed that much yet, right? So I can just go ahead and go straight to the shampoo. So let's take it to the shower, shall we? Yeah? Let go. So I don't wash my hair in sections. I just wash my whole entire head at once at the same damn time. I just find that washing in section, that's so hard to say, wow. I just find that washing in sections takes more time and I end up using way too much shampoo. So I wash all my hair at once, first making sure to get my hair fully saturated, thoroughly saturated with warm water. This helps to break up the product buildup and the grime and the dirt and the sweat, anything that is just lying around on your hair and scalp that needs to go away. Next, I grab my shampoo. My current shampoo of choice is the Care Hydrating Detangling Shampoo. So it's key to emulsify this product in the palms of my hands. Before applying it to my scalp, I like to apply it to the perimeter of my hair. and then going into the rest of my hair and then massaging it into the scalp. Once my scalp is nice and massaged, I like to let the rest of the shampoo slide down the shaft of my hair strands and grabbing onto any dirt and grime that is hanging out on the shaft of my hair. While doing that, I make sure to smooth the cuticles down using the palms of my hands. This is really important because smoothing the cuticles helps to lay the cuticles flat. Doing this is going to be crucial in preventing tangles, and at the end of the wash, we're going to have shiny hair. We're going to follow that up with a rinsing of the shampoo, again with warm water. Just allow the shampoo cells to flow down the length of your hair. Just make sure to get all the shampoo out while you're rinsing the hair. Now that our hair is nice and shampooed and squeaky clean, it is time to condition. For this step, I'm going to section my hair into 5 parts. First, I'm going to be parting my hair from ear to ear, and then the back section I'm going to split in half, and the top section I'm going to split in 3 parts. To condition, I'm going to be using Care Humector Cream Conditioner. So starting with the back section, I'm going to squirt a small amount of conditioner into the palms of my hands and then emulsify. Next, I'm going to apply the conditioner to the length of my hair, starting from the bottom and working my way up towards the top of my hair strands. It's really important to make sure that the ends of the hair is properly coated because that is the oldest part of the hair. So that is the part of the hair that needs the most love. With using that small amount of conditioner, I would say it's about $1/4 to $1/2 size on that back section. All my strands are nice and coated and receiving the goodness of the conditioner. Mind you, our hair does not have to be white with conditioner. Let me clap with that one. Our hair does not have to be white with conditioner. Maybe that was too much, but anyway. Our hair doesn't have to be white with conditioner in order for it to be properly conditioned and moisturized. Putting on layers and layers of conditioner is only wasting product, and more importantly, it's wasting our coins, sis. Next, I grab my paddle brush and detangle my hair starting from the bottom and then working our way up to the top of the hair strands. Again, we do not want to do this the other way around because starting from the top and working our way outward would lead to our hair snagging on the tangles and causing breakage. No ma'am, we don't want breakage around here. If you run into a tangle that's being particularly difficult, feel free to put the paddle brush down and use your fingers to finger detangle, separating that tangle strand by strand until it's gone, and then we can proceed with detangling with the paddle brush. And once our hair is nice and coated and nice and detangled, we are going to twist that bad boy up and pin it away and move on to the next section. Once conditioner is applied, I throw on a plastic cap and condition for however long the bottle instructs me to condition for. So this actually says leave on for 15 to 20 minutes. So that is what I am going to do. Listen, these products are formulated to work in a certain amount of time. So if the conditioner says leave on for 15 minutes, there really is no need to leave it on for 8 hours or overnight because it's already formulated to work within that 15 minutes. So after that 15 minutes, our hair will be nice and conditioned. If the product is a quality product, there's really no benefit in letting it sit for longer than that, honestly. After 20 minutes, it's time to rinse the conditioner out. So again, working section by section, I'm going to release one twist and rinse the conditioner out using warm water. Yes, warm water. I know that's not what we've been taught in the natural hair community. We're supposed to rinse with cold water to close the cuticles. But remember, we've been smoothing the cuticles down with our hands and using a paddle brush to smooth the cuticles during this whole process. So that is what is going to close the cuticles. Rinsing with cold water is A, not fun because we're freezing our butts off, and B, all it does is cause the conditioner to harden up and become more difficult to rinse off. So do yourself a favor and rinse with warm water the next time you wash. So as I'm rinsing out the conditioner, I'm continuing to smooth the cuticles down and make sure that they're lying nice and flat. And I may brush the section once more just to make sure that the cuticles are nice and smooth and just to remove any tangles that were hanging around. Then I twist that section up and move on to the next. Follow these same steps for the remaining sections until we are all done. Oh my goodness, there's no better feeling than having a clean scalp and clean hair. Once our hair is nice and rinsed, I like to throw on a microfiber towel just to remove the excess water that's laying on my hair. I personally prefer microfiber towel over using a t-shirt because it's more absorbent than the t-shirt, and I prefer to use it over a regular towel because it is smoother and doesn't have those snagging little things like a regular towel does. And that's it. Wash hour is complete. My hair is nice and clean, nice and conditioned, and ready to be put into a bomb style. Guys, washing our hair does not have to take forever. I think one of the reasons why we dread wash day is because it's wash day. Like, who wants to spend the whole day doing their hair? Like, nobody has time for that. I remember when it would take me 3, 4, 6 hours to wash my hair, and that's not included in the styling part. That's not included in the time it takes to dry. Like, you know, it's almost a work shift. Many of us are so busy. We have such busy lives. We have family, we have friends, we have things we want to do, and we do not want to spend that much time washing our hair. I know I don't, and I know you don't. For me, and I think you might be able to relate to this too, like, my relationship with my hair became so strained because of the amount of time and the amount of difficulty or the amount of effort that I thought it would require, or that it used to require, because I was doing these extra steps, these unscientific steps that either was counterproductive or were actually damaging to my hair. There's a video coming on that soon as to why I don't oil my hair or I don't use oil. But try this method if you want to. I know my hair is pretty short now, but I've been using this method since my hair was mid-back length. So it doesn't really matter if your hair is long or short. It does not have to take you a whole day. It doesn't have to take you more than an hour to wash your hair. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to click on this video, to watch this video. Please understand that I do not take it for granted. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss future videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And remember, love your hair, love your people, and love yourself. Bye.